on that south side is challenging them, because Kagosaka, why would they leave Hacienda? It's a strong spot for them to be in.
And the vibes are good right now. 4Merical being able to make the plays that they need, only taking small amounts of damage, little licks here and there. There is a bit of a clash back though, as things have gone quite rough for Brute Force in terms of the damage and the knocks that you've established. So you're looking to at least keep yourself guessing. You've seen the compounds being grabbed, that's more cover to work with. Dives.
Neos has done his absolute best to try and keep players at bay. Chudo, Freezer, Neos all up, but 4MV getting ever closer into nade range. They're all stacked up here. Apex with 6 grenades. That one has to be big. It's right on target. Takes him down, and Chudo's still alive. Another one nicely placed, but Chudo will go down before he can send another across. There's no response. Neos does not have the angle, and Baron's far behind.
Oh, scrapping in the middle of the proverbial cell right now with the damage that's being established. You've got a little bit of cover from the back line, but there's no real angle for him to help the rest of the squad. Meds being popped, so Miracle vibes have to start moving around and getting a bit closer into this one. In the meantime, power down and out as well as they get wiped off the equation, and the gap is being closed.
Meantime, Tiamba, what was that? Just instantly coming up on the feed there. Entirety of Moneymakers just out of the game. Freezer, the up-and-coming rookie from EMEA. This guy's gone instantly to a LAN right now. He's got to be feeling pretty nervous about this, but he was the biggest clutch member coming out from EMEA in a long, long while. Let's see how he handles the big stage in front of him.
And he dodged those nades, the proficiency he's been showing us so far. Bullet around the sideline will clip him. Went for the re-peek on the angle, not going to work too well. He's finally down. Neos, he's been backing off this whole time, looking to actually have a better Overwatch position to help out. Rest of the squad's been finished off for it. Can he do something outrageous here? At least look for the isolated fights. I don't know if he's been seen on the peak.
Yeah, I think he might have given away his position here just slightly. Baron moving around on the side. This is really good play from 4MV. They've just been isolating sight lines. Neos just find a shot. Immediately has to look over towards Doc, but well done to 4MV. They weren't taking any chances on that fight, but immediately back on board with Alliance as D plus Kia look to swarm over the edge. It is Leon's though with the S12K just putting the hurt in.
Oh, mate. D+, this would be huge for them. Already at the top of the rankings, if they can keep on climbing and take down Alliance inside of this fight, you'd be over the moon with it. You've got at least a bit of a move up. The ridge here could work. Pre-prime the nade as well for the peak around the corner. See if he can get the splash damage off. It's going to be tight on the peak. Seen the man on the face. Knows that it's really getting risky now. This is looking rough. I mean, there is an opportunity to maybe make something off it, but the nades are going wide.
Yeah, it's a nice move there from D plus Kia. They're completely faking out the position where the bodies will be. And the nade comes out just a little bit too soon. Osal has a big task in front of him, takes a big chunk of damage from the nade, but it's not enough to sit this guy down as he stands up for the rest of the squad here. And we'll finish off Alliance. Like you said, this is big news, pushing them further down the rankings so they can't catch up here. And D+, once again, getting further ahead of everyone else here. Really good stuff for this Korean squad. I think that they've been surprising everyone today. Here's Al-Haji, decent haul, but not quite enough versus DRX.
No, not going to be enough for the Power fans again. That was when we saw them exit stage left a few moments ago. But the fights have been delivering consistently on this one, and there really is never a dull moment. Smokes up to provide a bit of a shroud, see if they can bail out the teammate that's down cold on the deck. The Zinco know the locations of Tiamba. You've also got a bit of a backstab as well, developing with the height that's established there.
Yeah, Bond goes down there. That's DXA.
Awkward for CAG on the rotate. You've got close grouping of about 3 squads there as well. So not much room to breathe. At least a bit of cover provided amongst them. They can take their time to heal back up.
A7 though, getting ripped to pieces as Kagosaka comes through, and that's Alpha 7 down. And again, I did want to say it earlier, but I feel like this is Alpha 7's biggest downfall. As you come into these tournaments trying to say that, you know, no one's your competition. I get that you want to have confidence coming into this, but you need to place your chips on the table sometimes to be like, this team's really good.
Yeah.
We need to take care of them. We need to watch out for them. I think respect is something that needs to be brought up on that squad, honestly, because you can't.
They just got to keep it consistent. And this has been non-stop, obviously, ever since you saw the control from DXavier previously. It's been hard for D+ Kia to actually make their move past them. Now you're
That's a nice nade.
Oh, the rebound on that. It looked like it was all about to go west, but you bounce it around the corner, get the establishing damage off, somehow reset the fight they were thrown into.
It's Tiamba though versus Inko, who've moved in. There's been some great shots. I'm not sure if that's 3 down there with just Nenebete out on the eastern side, refusing to make in. And he lives on the push as well. NXC, I lied to tell the tale. A 2v4 at this stage in the game is unheard of.
You've given him the keys to the car and he is just breezed out of there, topping out at 7 miles an hour. Battling back as well, Tiamba looking to keep the carnage going. Snapshots across, looks to reset for the quick rapid reload. Knows that he could get a prime shot off here on target, and that's where it is, Blank. Softening him up and keeping it uncomfortable.
Beautiful stuff. I mean, Pubg will steal it away, but I think Tiamba's honestly happy with that regardless. QZ, NXC, able to pick themselves up a 4 elim on the game, up to 7 now towards the top side. Beautiful stuff. Kagasaka finally finished off. But again, it's 4MV, IW NRX off in the distance. Frozen's already down. And Y split over towards that north side, waiting on this next circle though. That's probably going to be the decider here. Heads up towards that north side. Now it's up to 4MV versus Boom. But already a shot comes through onto 4MV. I think that might have been a flush as well. Boom do actually get taken down by Pubg all the way in the back there. One player goes down, another one hits the deck. What is happening here?
They had a good spread on it. You had the better angle to work with. 4Merical vibes in the back, completely causing issues as well. Again, a barrage of bullets finds its way onto Boom. There's only one man trapped, living on borrowed time. There's a nice nade in the back pocket as well. Should be able to get that right on target with the low HP. It's got to be a goodbye moment, and he's gone.
That was crazy good. I mean, Doc was just unbelievably good over in CSA, honestly. day-1 looking to clean out these final members coming through from Tiamba, QZ, NXC. Nade throws one through. That's going to get confusing for me, I reckon.
Finally for Reject, it felt like they had been alive for so damn long, basically trapped in a rough spot. They're now finally taken out of commission as day-1 are going from playing passive to taking the aggression back onto the other squads that have been put into unfavorable positions here.
4Merical vibes starting to get their split on now. I mean, they can see that there's a lot of fighting, or at least hear it off in the distance. So they're going to wrap for this ridge over towards that north side. Pen IW NRX in. And I think this is the best thing for 4MV right now, is they've got so much information because they have taken space. Doc on the sidelines, though. QZ with a unreal spray. Hits the dome and will knock Doc back a bit.
And this could be Tiamba trying to see if they could repeat history again. Going to be far harder this time to stay alive as a solo and steal away any sort of points off the back of the placement. And that is going to be a rough timing on the heel. Taken down. He's finished off there. And the carnage continues then, bringing us down to just the final 3 squads. 2 players
here. Ike Aragon charging the gates.
It's your last opportunity, moving the vehicle forward to at least have cover from the side. You know where 4Merical vibes can see you from, and you don't want to expose yourself to it. Slowly edging forward as well due to the zone nipping at their heels. They jump in the vehicle and make the bold move. Engagement's good to at least open up. This was the worrying scenario. If they can clean house here, they're in a great spot. They're able to pick those up one after another, establishing the knocks and wiping them out of the congestion. And this could be massive now. You've got an edge blank. 4 players alive for day-1. 4Merical vibes down to 3. They were getting good chip damage off. They're fragmented in terms of the setup. You're looking for the flank round the back. There could be some moves to make on this one. Nade going in from the top. Is it going to be on target? You get the clear on both sides. Lamborghini's eating the brunt of the damage. Pubg looks to clear it from the edge. It's not going to work well for him. 4Merical vibes, it doesn't matter that they're outnumbered because they certainly aren't outgunned as they put the pressure on and run away with that one in the end.
Goodness me, the vibes were good in that last game for 4Merical.